So following on from my iPhone 14 Plus versus Pixel 5 photo comparison video, today I'm going to be taking a look at Google's Pixel 8a and putting it up against iPhone's top of the line, at least for now, iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now here in the UK, the Google Pixel 8a will set you back around 450 quid, or you can get it a little bit cheaper off eBay, and the iPhone 15 Pro Max will set you back a whopping 1100 quid. So I'm just going to look at how the photos compare. So let's take a look. So the Pixel 8a features a dual camera setup with a 64 megapixel main camera and a 16 megapixel ultra wide. Now while the hardware doesn't scream top end, it's Google's computational photography that's helped it keep up in years past. And while the iPhone 15 Pro Max features Apple's best-in-class cameras, a 48 megapixel main camera, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and an additional 12 megapixel 5x telephoto camera. And Apple's ability to produce some of the best photos around is well known, but are they £600 better? And here's a quick side-by-side comparison of the camera specs. Of course, the Pixel offering a simpler setup, for years relying heavily on software enhancements, while Apple boasts top-notch hardware paired with Apple's advanced image processing. But how do these two approaches translate into real-world performance? So if we start with daylight photos, and of course both phones should perform very well in this area, but there are subtle differences. So it's hard really for any phone down to around £200 to perform badly in bright conditions. And as expected, both phones offer great photos, with Google opting for a higher contrast image and more saturation, the usual results I've found in past tests. And it's these punchy results that make Google's photos social media ready straight out of the camera. And the iPhone I found to offer slightly more natural photos, but improve on the Pixel's photos in dynamic range and detail thanks to the larger sensor. And switching to zoom in photos, due to Google's lack of optics, naturally the iPhone produces better overall results. And Google does well with that 2x toggle mode, but of course its smaller sensor and smaller pixels bottlenecks its ability to produce higher quality photos, but it should be absolutely fine for everyday use. And when it comes to portrait photos, both phones offer great photos, utilizing different methods to produce that bokeh effect. Pixel leans more on AI to produce nice portraits with stronger edge detection, while Apple uses its telephoto camera to produce photos with a more milky looking background. But of course, both phones offer the ability to adjust that background blur to your taste. And if this video is to your taste, a sub to the channel would be awesome. The iPhone definitely produces more detail overall, and I prefer the more natural skin tones than on the Pixel. And as for night mode photos, the Pixel offers Google's night sight mode, improving detail and enhancing the photos in the shadows. And the iPhone offers similar results, both perform very well, and the Pixel definitely outperforms its price point. The ultra-wide cameras are smaller and lower quality, but again, night mode improves these images by enhancing detail and brightening the photos. And let me know down in the comments which photos you prefer. And of course, video has always been an area where Apple reigns supreme, which is one of the reasons why I always use an iPhone to record all of my YouTube videos, except this one, obviously. Apple's video recording is second to none, offering superior stabilization, color science, and dynamic range. The video is smooth, even in more testing conditions. And while the Pixel video does a great job offering good detail and color, unsurprisingly, it doesn't match the iPhone for overall quality. And for those budding filmmakers, of course, the iPhone offers that ProRes video for advanced editing, and both of these phones can shoot in 4K if needed. And let's not forget the cameras for those selfie lovers. The iPhone offers a 12 megapixel f1.9 camera, while the Pixel offers a 13 megapixel camera with a narrower f2.2 aperture. And unsurprisingly, both phones offer great selfie photos with plenty of detail, with natural look and bokeh and portrait mode, but I find the iPhone produces more detailed images with more natural skin tones, and Pixel images, which I found with older models, sometimes produces more dull looking photos, and I definitely prefer the iPhones in these examples, but let me know what you guys think. And both phones can shoot 4K video from the selfie cameras, topping out at 60 FPS on the iPhone, with the Pixel capped at 4K 30, and again, the iPhone produces superior video quality. And when it comes to the camera interface, neither phone offers much in the way of flexibility, neither phone offer a pro mode or anything like that to change any of the settings, but of course iPhones and Pixels have naturally been available as the best point and shoot cameras on the market, and that's definitely the case now. But here are a few more photo samples comparing both the iPhone 15 Pro Max to the Google Pixel 8a. Let me know down in the comments what you think of these photos. So where does that leave us? Well, in a nutshell, in daylight, the iPhone generally produces better photos with more detail and better dynamic range, whereas the Pixel 8a offers more contrasty looking photos, which a lot of people are going to love. I think portrait mode can go either way, as both phones offer different ways of processing to come up with those portrait shots, and video is a clear win for the iPhone. So ultimately, if you want a better overall camera experience, of course, the iPhone is going to be the one to go, but the Pixel offers a great combination of great image quality and value, so it depends which way you want to put it. And the Pixel 8a might not have everything the iPhone has, but it's 600 quid less. You can't expect it to. And let me know if you agree with this comparison, and if you want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you next time.